Hey guys, it's Alissa here with this week's What I Sold on Etsy video. And I am happy to report that it's been a pretty good week on Etsy. I didn't quite meet my selling goal, but I only fell $3 short. So I'm very happy. This week I sold 12 items on Etsy for a total of $197. So I'm going to show you those in a bit. It's been a weird week for me. I had kind of set this week aside as a catch-up week. Because I just have so much stuff to catch up on Amazon and Etsy wise and just like things like cleaning the house and stuff like that too. It really hasn't been much of a catch up week. I think I spent like 2 days catching up. I was going to do some catching up yesterday and it just turned into a crazy day. I actually went to a rummage sale, but then also kind of had a surprise meetup with my parents, which was cool, but wasn't expecting that, and I don't know. I'm gonna try to get some work done today, this afternoon, and see what I can do. I do have some videos to make and upload for you. I did film when I was at the rummage sale and at a thrift store yesterday, so I'm gonna share those finds with you in a video. And I do have some haul follow-up videos to make. But the other thing is, it has been raining all week here. We went like a month without getting rain. And it's been raining all week, and one of the catch-up things I have to do is take some pictures of Etsy items so that I can list them. And I really haven't been able to do that because the lighting has just been, it's been so dark and dreary here, and you can probably even see today it's pretty dark in here. But I think we're supposed to get sun Monday, so I guess next week I can take some pictures finally. I am getting some listings written up, and just waiting to add some pictures to them. And I'm getting caught up on a lot of Amazon stuff too. So anyway, I've kind of fallen behind on my listings. I've just been really relisting stuff this week because I haven't taken pictures of new stuff, so I'm not ready to list new stuff. But yeah, so I've been catching up little by little, but I still have a lot to go. Anyway, here's what I sold this week and what each item sold for. And just to remind you, this is just the selling price, doesn't include any fees I paid to Etsy, and doesn't include fees that the buyer paid to have the item shipped to them. So the first item that sold this week is this vintage unused postcard of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It sold for $6. It was a linen, like tinted style card, and I don't remember where I picked this up. I've gotten so many recently that yeah, I don't remember where this one came from. And this is a vintage unused baby book. It's a little girl one. It sold for $20, and I do believe I got this at a thrift store. Sold this vintage deck of cards for $8. They have a nice illustration with a rainbow and a covered bridge there. And I picked this deck up a little over a year ago in a box lot at an auction. This pennant also came from an auction. It's one of those mini ones, and it sold for $8. This was my only international order this week. Kind of surprising that it's such an American thing. A pennant from Indiana was an international order, but there you go. And this flask sold for $25. I picked this up not too long ago at a barn sale. And I picked these up just a few weeks ago. These are 3 little Christmas ornaments that are in the shape of cuckoo clocks. They're made of wood and painted, and so this set of 3 sold for $12. I got these in a box lot at an auction. And then this is a pair of ceramic coin banks, like piggy banks, of an old man and old woman, kind of cute. These painted ceramic banks sold for $20, and I don't remember where I picked these ones up. I think it might have been a rummage sale. And I sold a second one of these felt souvenir pennants this week, although this one's more of a normal size. It sold for $15. It's from Tallulah Point, Georgia, and I picked this up from an auction as well. And then this sold for $8. This is something I picked up at a rummage sale not too long ago, and I had no idea what it was, so I had to do some research on it. It was a ceramic or porcelain thing made in West Germany, but that's all I really knew about it. It looked like a holder for something. I was thinking maybe it was eyeglasses, something like that. And it turns out it's actually a toothpaste holder, which I never would have guessed, but some Googling and internet research, and I did figure it out. This is a vintage ice bag with the pretty cool houndstooth design there. It sold for $15. This was in very nice condition. It also came in the original box, which you don't see in this picture. And I picked this up at a thrift store kind of a while ago. I think it's like over the winter. And these wooden alphabet blocks also came from a thrift store. This set sold for $20. And yeah, I picked these up with actually another set of blocks. They were all together in a bag, and so I do have the other set still listed. And my last sale of the week was also my biggest sale. This is a lot of 6 different poetry books, vintage poetry books. The lot sold for $40. And these are books I picked up at different times in different places and put together because they're all thematically linked. Sometimes I'll put together sets that go together by color because people buy them for decorating purposes. That's it, everyone. Like I said, I do have some more videos to make and upload, so hopefully I'll get those to you soon. And also a quick programming note that next week I have an event next Friday for my other life, my author life, so I don't think, in fact I know I'm not going to be able to get a chance to get this video next Friday, so it'll probably get uploaded next Saturday. So it'll be like a day late, but it'll still be a week's worth of sales, and I'll show you what I sold. Thank you everyone for watching, and see you again soon. Happy selling, everyone!